Hello, everybody, and welcome. We have football. We are finally here. We are starting the San Diego Crusaders versus the OKC Bison. As you can see, the sim speed at the bottom is slow. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game, and it is going to give us the most least intrusive simulated experience possible. Let's go. The kickoff from Vanessa Brady. Off to a good start. And the return. I believe that was Lennon going to get stopped a little bit short. Probably should have let it go by him, but here come the Bison, led by Cayman Sider. Getting ready to start the first drive of the football league. Lining up, two men in the backfield. Hand it off to Shooter Riot. Gonna break through some contact and get 6 yards in the first rush. Now loading up the box. The fake. Plenty of time. Gets the throw off. Wide open. And he gets his man. There's Lennon. Friedrich Lennon getting that pass. First completion of the season goes to from Sider to Lennon for 28 yards, and they're lining up again, this time in the shotgun. Going to the pass, quick pass to Shooter Riot. Shooter Riot skirting the outside, manages to pick up about 7. Shooter Riot's an effective back out of the backfield. Can truly play every down. Gets it to him again. This time he's swallowed up before he can get to the first down marker, 2 yards short. They're lining up with a fullback now. Handing it off, following his lead blocker, he's got the first down. And there's Meekum to stop him. As you can see, Crusader jerseys do not have the name tags on the back, not something that we can affect. So we are going to start learning the names to the number. That was Meekum, number 69. Riot. It's by a man. Breaks through another tackle to almost get the first. They're going to call him a yard short. Handing it off. Gets swallowed up. Gets the first down though. And they're going to line up in the shotgun, bunch on the left side. It's going to be a pass. Gets it to Frederick Lennon. And picking up another first down, and all of a sudden they are first and goal. Bison moving the ball on the ground again, picks up 4 yards. This time 2nd and 4. Stacking the box in the line of scrimmage are the Crusaders, trying to make a goal line stand. Here's the pass, and it's a completion, a touchdown. This one going to Troutman, one of the AI players. And a very efficient first drive for the Bison, capped off with the field with the PAT. 7-0. The first score of the football league goes to the Bison. Moving the ball 76 yards. Here's the return by Malcolm Bridges. And a big one at that, getting up to the 34. There is the quarterback, Josh Allen, getting ready to try to lead his Crusaders to an answer. The handoff. Robinson carries it for 4 yards. Lining up with another man in the backfield. They've got a user fullback too. Setting the block, managing to plow forward for a few more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. They're going to go empty backfield. You know this is going to be a pass. Not even messing around with the running back. And it's dropped by Fred Dunn. 4th and 3. They're going to have to punt it, still in their own territory. And that return goes nowhere as the Bison will have an opportunity. They're trying to take an even bigger lead. Their offense was humming. Crusaders not able to get a first down. Here comes Riot, plenty of space. Manages to get some extra yards and gets swallowed up by Self though. Self making the sure tackle, stopping the first down. It's 2nd and 1 though. A lot of people like to pass on 2nd and 1. And they're gonna hand it off. Just try to get that first down. Getting through the contact from the first man and getting the first down. The shooter Riot. Riot bounces outside, and he gets tackled. Richard Berry, the safety, manages to bring him down after a big game. Shooter Riot, truly a workhorse for the Bison. Their only running back that isn't AI on the roster. Definitely going to have a workload today. Riot sheds the first tackle, gets by Barry. And gets tackled down to the second man, 2nd and 2. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Bison firmly in control so far. Here's the handoff. The shooter spins out of contact and gets some extra yards. And the drop back. Rifles a pass in and it's caught by the 6'8" wide receiver, Maxwell Friedman. Maxwell Friedman never going to burn anybody deep, but he has a huge body to position himself to catch the ball. And there's Troutman. He caught their touchdown, and he picks up a first down, bringing them to within 5 yards of the end zone. 1st and goal. Bison lining up with 2 tight ends, handing it off, straight up the gut, untouched, into the end zone. Shooter Riot. Shooter Riot has been having himself a good game so far, and he gets his touchdown. And another efficient drive for the Bison, eating time off the clock. Crusaders have only gotten the snap ball for 3 offensive plays. And we are 2 minutes into the second quarter. That is called ball control. And here comes Malcolm Bridges. He's going to be stopped just over the 25, so it was worth taking it out. 30-yard return for him. Bridges also one of their top receivers. Crusaders have a lot of weapons on offense with their receiving core. Lining up 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, a running back. They're going to hand it off to Robinson. And he's going to be grabbed trying to get by the line of scrimmage. Only going to pick up 2. They're giving it to Robinson again, and he's swallowed up at the line. Never mind, that was Evan Daniels. The running game's still not paying off yet for the Crusaders. They need to pick up a first down here. And that ball is underthrown. He wanted Dunn. Frederick Dunn has been the target of both passes. One missed him and one dropped. And he can't spin out of the second tackle. He's going to be stopped for a 1-yard return. And the Bison are back on the field. Shooter gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but he manages to bowl forward for 2 yards. Shooter gets stopped. Richard Berry gets him for a loss. Richard Berry missed a tackle on him in the last drive. This time, sure tackling, making sure he gets the loss. Shooter catches the ball. Only manages to get a couple back, and they're going to have to punt. Crusaders finally able to stop this Bison offense. Here comes the punt. And a return. This one from Jay Blinko. And Allen lines up under the shotgun. Drops back. Waiting, finding a man. And a spectacular grab, leaping up in the air. Winds hard. Gets the 40-yard layout catch. And what a first reception for Winds hard. And what a first pass for a completion for Josh Allen. Putting it just out of reach of the defender. What a play. And just like that, they're in the red zone. Handoff. Robinson gets tackled. Allen rifles one in, gets it to Elior Lederman. They've got a first down. Will they snap the ball before the 2-minute warning? They will not. We're going to go into the 2-minute warning. Crusaders ready to strike and put themselves on the board. You do not want to go into halftime scoreless. And there's the pass to Lederman again and a touchdown. The first touchdown for the Crusaders. Elior Lederman. And the PAT is good. Here's the return. Lennon tries to bounce outside, and he's not going to get much. That was not Lennon, that was Cottrell. Still learning the names along with you guys. And the drop back, Sider finds a man. This is Lennon. And he gets 9 yards on that pickup. Came in a perfect 8 for 8, over 100 yards. That pass is going to be caught in a first down, going back to Frederick Lennon. And that's intercepted. The first pick after the perfect day goes to Jay Blinko. Had not thrown an incompletion, and so far kind of hasn't, as that one's caught by Jay Blinko, overthrowing his target. That just sticks to Blinko's glove. And just like that, you are on your opponent's side of the field, 50 seconds left. Maybe you can tie this game going into halftime. Allen, plenty of time. Dumps it off, misses the man short. Probably for the best that he didn't have to burn a timeout by having a completion there. May have been intentional. Allen drops back. He's got a little bit of pressure. He's tackled behind the 50, and the Crusaders are going to call a timeout. They're going to try to pick this back up, it looks like. But they're lining up in a bunch formation, 11 personnel. I'm not sure why you called a timeout there if you're the Crusaders and your plan was not to try to pass the ball and get back into field goal range. As now you're punting the ball back. Not a lot of time left for the Bison, but still too much to be comfortable with. And what a punt. That's going to be down at the 6. Sider standing at his own goal line. Calls for the ball. He's got to get it out, and he does, and he just throws this one out of bounds. Got to be careful not to get an intentional grounding while you're in the end zone. They say there was a receiver in the area. And that's going to go for a catch. No timeouts from either team. They're just going to let this one run off into the second half. Shooter Riot almost gets the first down, and that's going to end the first half for us. Bison up 14-7. Bison nearly flawless today. Blinko with that pick, trying to change the momentum in favor of the Crusaders. And here's the kickoff. San Diego's going to receive it. And a kneel down from Malcolm Bridges. Josh Allen will lead his team from the 25 of San Diego. The handoff is faked. Throwing it deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Allen calling for his man to go out wide. He's going to him. He cuts back in, gets the reception, picks up a couple of yards. It's going to be third and a little bit more manageable now. Running back Evan Daniels picks up 5 on the reception. Allen gets sacked. The pressure got to him, Brennan Hall. Now forcing the punt. Good defensive stand for the Bison to start off. And they'll call for the fair catch. Starting from the 41, Cayman Sider will lead his boys back out to the field. Shooter Riot lining up behind him. The handoff goes to him, bouncing off of his own man. Not able to get any momentum going forward, but manages to pick up a yard. This time they'll pass. Quick one to Troutman. Third and 2. We've got 6 men on the line of scrimmage. And Shooter Riot's just going to find the small gap that was there and get that first down. Riot having a very good night tonight. Sider, plenty of time, just dumps it to Shooter, and he gets by his man. Almost breaks another tackle. Gets stopped by Richard Berry. Drop back. Up in the air, it was tipped and drops harmlessly to the ground. That could have easily been a touchdown for Bison or an interception for the Crusaders with that jump ball. And a quick pass will get him a couple of yards. Make this 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and long. Three wide receivers out. You know they're going to pass. Looking to Lennon. And he's not going to pick up the first down, so they're going to put on the field goal unit. Lutz coming out to boot this one. So put him up by 10. It's good. And the Bison have a 2-score lead. And another field down by Malcolm Bridges. The handoff to Robinson. Gonna break a tackle. Going to gain about 5 or 6. They'll give him 6. Good run for Josh Robinson. They're gonna hand it to him again, and he'll bowl forward and get the first down. Going straight up the gut for 5 yards. Allen, quick throw. He's got his man. Gets it to Wines hard. Handing it off. This time it's Daniels. And they're going to say, I think it's a holding. And that holding penalty is going to move him back. 2nd and 8. They're going to draw. Get it to Daniels, and not going to be enough. 3rd and 5. Here comes the pass from Allen. Finds his man. Gets it to Malcolm Bridges for the first down. Crusaders finally managing to get some offense going here. I've got a drive and have crossed the 50-yard line. And this one goes to Wines hard again. Handoff to Robinson. Only manages to get a yard. This might take us into the 4th quarter. We'll see if they snap it. Doesn't look like they will, and we are going into the 4th quarter. Crusaders are down 10. 8 minutes to go. They'll flip the sides of the field. And the tight end goes uncovered. The big man, Frederick Dunn, manages to bowl by him and get extra yards on it. They were playing zone against those bunch receivers. The tight end just went across the middle, and the linebacker just didn't see him. Wide open, plenty of space to work. Troutman. Or no, that was not Troutman. That was Elior Lederman. Allen, another pass. This one to Lederman. Gets another first down. 14 yards, brought down hard. Bouncing outside, not managing to get into the end zone, though. He'll be stopped short. 2nd and 4 coming. Robinson's got space. The stiff arm, he gets into the end zone. Josh Robinson with the first rushing touchdown for the Crusaders. And on the outside, you got Meekum showing off some team spirit, getting hyped for his boys. Vanessa Brady kicks the point after attempt. It's a 3-point game. Bison will have it with 6 minutes to go. comes Sider back to take it under center. Riot in the back. They're going to fake the pass, get it to Riot. Bowling him forward for extra yards. And he's going to rifle that one through traffic and get that one to Ford. The AI wide receiver. Bullet pass there. And another pass out wide to Shooter Riot. It's a fumble. He grabs it. And he is down. And the strip from Self almost could have swung this game's momentum in the other direction. But Riot manages to get back on that ball. Take a look at Self here. Going right for the ball. Putting his right hand in there and stripping it out. But Riot very warily stays on his feet and gets back to it. Almost a disaster for the Bison, who are trying to hold on to their lead right now. And that pass is going to be complete to Ford again, and this time it's 3rd and 2. Crucial 3rd down for both teams here. Riot gonna get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Bison are gonna have to punt. And they're going to call a fair catch there, starting from the 18. They've got a long way to go, but they only need 3 to tie it. Crusaders taking the field again. Allen throws it into traffic, and that's almost incomplete. It was incomplete, almost intercepted, and that's an interception. Picked off. Brewer, the AI middle linebacker, gets the pick. Crucial interception, and now the Crusaders defense, the pressure is on them. Cannot allow a touchdown here. Almost need to just stop the bleeding and force a field goal. They're going to hand it to Shooter Riot, who's going to have space. He's going to get missed by 2 tackles. He's going to bowl forward. Eventually, it looks like Lederman was on top of him for the actual tackle. And a huge run from Shooter Riot there to put them in 1st and goal. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Barring a pass, they're going to give it to Riot. Bowling forward for another 4 yards. Riot almost at the century mark for rushing yards. The handoff. Riot bouncing outside, and he's stopped at the 1. Riot at 100 yards now. 3rd and goal. Biggest play of the game. They're handed off to Riot. Bouncing outside and into the end zone. The Bison take a 10-point lead under 2 minutes. If they hit this PAT, and that could ice this game. And what a game from Shooter Riot. His teammates showing him some love. That coming off the interception. Malcolm Bridges trying to run it out. Gets a little bit more than he would have if he called for the fair catch and let it go by him. 30-yard return. Gotta imagine there won't be any running plays in this drive. Here's the throw. Dropping back. Thrown. It was a crossing route and he missed him just barely. A little bit high. but probably for the best because he wouldn't have gotten a whole lot of yards there and the clock would have continued to run. And trying to strip the ball but holding on to it is Daniels. San Diego's going to use their second timeout, stop the clock, minute 40 to go, and threw it to him on that out route too soon. Receiver faked the inside route and went outside and just beat him to the punch. They're going to hand it off here, going to try to get those 2 yards, and he's going to be short. No, they're going to give him the first down. It's not over yet. And this time it's caught by Dunn. Going to their big man, Don Glong. Allen throws it this time. Again for 6 yards. And it's caught. And he's going to stay inbounds, so they're going to have to call a timeout. Allen throws it. Touchdown. Evan Daniels. And it is back to within 3 points if they hit the PAT. Little route out of the backfield will score for the Crusaders. And that one's going to be good. And they're going to kick an onside kick here. Maybe have another shot to get within field goal range. And this is recovered by the Bison. He holds on to it. And that's going to be game. Bison are going to come away with the first victory of this football league. Their bench knows it. Sider lines up in victory formation. Takes the knee. Clock's going to run out. And the OKC Bison win a close one against the San Diego Crusaders. Bison had control the whole time, never losing the lead. What an interception that was by Jay Blinko. Fun game all around, but Shooter Riot, easily the offensive MVP for the Bison. As you see the stats, only thing that the Bison lost on was passing yards. A lot of those were from that last drive. They threw for almost every single play. So we take a look at the stats. Very high completion percentage for Sider. Take a look at the rushing. Robinson didn't get a chance to run the ball a whole lot. Still getting 3.5 yards a carry. Not great, but not bad as he got that touchdown. Scary fumble for Shooter Riot, but 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. Very easily player of the game on offense. And then we've got Lennon, workhorse receiver, alongside a Shooter, who's also got 5 coming out of the backfield. Touchdown reception for Elior Liederman and Evan Daniels. And defensively, Damian Self all over the field. Got that forced fumble. Barry missed a couple of tackles, but also had some big plays with that tackle for a loss. Mansion also all over the place. That interception by the AI linebacker Brewer. Will Lutz made their only field goal. Nobody missed any PATs. Bridges averaging a very good 30 yards per return. Jay Blinko got that 10-yard return, and that's a good evaluation of our stats. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Stay tuned for more. We got games coming Sundays and Thursdays. This has been Lion signing off.